on. Mike Garcia, not sure if he can hurt bigger fighters at 147. Quote, maybe you won't be able to see all that I can do against a bigger man because maybe I won't be able to hurt them with my power. They're the bigger guy. I don't know what to expect from Jessie. I can't give any insight into what to expect. It's going to be a great matchup. Gary, is Mike Garcia sounding like already defeated in his welterweight run? And is
inspiring to say the least.
Is he cashing out?
I you don't know, right? Like when he quit boxing for 2.5 years in his absolute prime because of top. I don't know. Like this is not because what is he 31? Like he's not old.
Yeah, he still has plenty of gas in the tank, so to speak. Yeah,
but like he made a lot of money, especially with the Spence fight. Mm-hmm. He's set to make a lot of money here.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I mean, his brother quit when his brother was a world champ. I don't know if people remember that, but they were all 3 world champs in the same weight class. Him, Genaro Hernandez, and Famoso Hernandez were all from LA or the LA area, and they're all world champ in the same division at the same time. But his brother retired when he was like 26. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I mean, I don't think he wants to do this for till he's 40. You know, maybe this might be it for him. I don't know, but this is not like what you expect a world-class pound-for-pound kind of guy to say in his prime. Like,
you know what it reminds me of is when I overheard Kovalev saying, I think it was to Marcos Villegas, a fight hub, I can't knock out Canelo. Like, Triple G has more power than me, and we all sparred together in Big Bear. Like, I know I can't hurt Canelo. And I went, wait a minute.
You're 2 weight classes bigger, and you don't think...
And we're 7 weeks out, and you're already saying, I can't hurt this guy? What? And I wasn't as alarmed then, and I'm making the connection. Maybe it's an indirect connection between that and this, but I'm concerned now, to be honest. Like, Jessie Vargas is a guy that I think is pedestrian in a lot of ways, let's be honest. Mikey is better than him in every department. Every department. Mikey should win this one in a landslide. If he doesn't, though, I think it's indicative of something mentally with him. That like he's checked out to a degree. Because he should win this. And there is a difference in the way Mikey looks, not physically, but just like his demeanor, his body language nowadays compared to his run through lightweight. When he's blowing out like Robbie Hearns and then like guys like Adrian Broner. Like there was a difference in how he looked compared to now in his body language. Again, me just speculating here, but I'm highly concerned about Mikey Garcia and how serious he is when it comes to boxing.
I think Mikey was absolutely certain that he was going to beat Errol Spence. He thought at that particular time, I beat Broner. Broner knocked down Porter. Broner won a world title at 147. I beat Lipinets. I dropped Lipinets. Lipinets has had success as a welterweight. I'm going to win this fight. I can beat Errol Spence. The size doesn't matter. And then he found out that it did, and he wasn't really as good as he thought he was. I think like that is kind of playing on his brain. Like not only did I lose to Spence, I got outboxed by Spence.
That was his first loss. Like I think to a degree, like obviously like that doesn't matter, like people rebound. But it does take a time, especially if you've been undefeated for such a long time, to mentally deal with that loss. And if you don't mentally deal with it in the right ways, for whatever the right ways are for you personally, then it's going to manifest in later fights. It is. And maybe that's what we see here, that confidence being gone, that charisma, that chip on the shoulder ego that he, and I'm not saying ego in a bad way, ego in a good way, that he had going into it. Like you said, like he beat Broner, he beat Lipinets, he beat certain guys, Robert Easter. That knockout Dejan Zlaticanin was still being used and still used by Showtime in terms of promo packages to this day. He walked into that Spence fight with such confidence, and you could see it on him, like in the press conference. Like he thought it was going to be not a walk in the park, but he thought like, I got this. I'm too good. And then, like you said, Gary, he found out rather quickly he wasn't good enough to beat this guy. And I don't know if he's really dealt with that in the right way. I'm not around him, don't know him, don't know. but it is clearly an issue right now. This lack of confidence, because he should be out there saying, I can beat up Jessie Vargas. He was a guy that was fighting a lightweight and junior welterweight like me. He's a guy that had the same come up as me, except I did it better than him. He beat the Lopez's of the world. I beat the Salidos of the world. My come up was better. Like, Mikey should be more confident heading into this matchup, and he's not. Massive issue. Gary, I'm trying to remember where we differed on the Pacquiao-Mikey prediction, right? Didn't you thought Mikey could beat Pacquiao, right?
Yeah, I picked Mikey to win that fight.
And I was like, no, that's ridiculous, right? Are you rethinking that at all? From a mentality perspective, from a mental perspective, is Mikey no longer in it as you thought he could be?
It's not, like I said, it's not confidence inspiring. This is not like when I said, I think that Kell Brook would win another world title and he took another year off. It's like, oh, geez, this guy's not in. I'm going to be wrong about that prediction. Like, this is not a great sign. Like, this is like the exact opposite of what you'd want to hear. I mean, I don't know. Maybe his heart's not. This next performance, this Jessie Vargas performance, I think is going to be telling.